Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry
I
to bring
don't
this
like
up
the
during
Colonel
mission,
who looks
but
directly at the camera. That's not normal. That's far more weird than anything he's actually saying.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his
So
code.
President Baker is a character from MGS1 who is very dead.
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially. I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought he was about to try and win me over into a Web3 scheme. What the fuck is that? I didn't put that there.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
No, it's gone. There was a...
Variety level
No,
13.
this is it.
Rescue Merrill. The return of Ginola.
That's the mission where you have the two giant fucking genome soldiers and you have to shoot them with Stinger missiles. So that is a canon VR mission. Someone
Hi,
actually
Rose.
designed that.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone.
Oh.
Like what I felt for you.
And your
So that's
performance
why
in
you were
bed.
involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that?
Ugh.
It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
It's
Where's my
semi-fake.
gear?
Right over there.
Yeah, he's finally got his... Oh man, Solid Snake's here. But what happened to Pliskin?
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Yes, John Metal Gear is here. No, sorry. John Metal
Sorry
Gear
about
is Big
earlier.
Boss
I
because
had
his
to
name
use
is
you as bait
actually
to
John.
gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that
There's
many
so
Metal
many
Gears
of the-
before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
So, for context, Geo, the Colonel
Why?
was in
Olga asked me to give
MGS1.
it to
He
you.
was Snake's
Besides,
handler and
I'm
one
not
of
a
his
big
oldest
fan of
friends.
blades.
And up until now, we have just been operating under the assumption that he still works in the military and he's Raiden's handler. But now he's
Move
acting
the right
weirder
stick
and
up
weirder.
and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground.
He's also been seeing suspicious things the entire game. Like, he
Move the
seems
stick in a circle
very
to do a
hostile
rotating
towards the
cut.
idea of Snake, despite the fact that they were
Push it
friends.
forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Yeah, so this is very different from Revengeance. Oh, so look at that. Oh! Yeah, I'm crouching because it lets the blood flow stop. Yes, he did. Hold on. We heal. he rolls into you in order to get out of the lapse. Okay, oh, hold on. Put this up.
What are you thinking?
He kicks your ass. Okay, so I'm going to stab,
Damn kid.
and you can actually block his bullets.
What are you thinking?
So yeah, it's right analog stick to control your blade strikes. Click it in for a lunge. Spin it around for this. And you can hold L1 in order to block. And if you press the square button, you'll switch between the lethal edge and the blunt edge. So you can like actually knock people out with strikes. But not with that. That is lethal regardless of which mode you use. So you gotta be careful of that if you're going for a no-kill run. Hey, Colonel. Hey, actually, you know what? Let's call Snake. He's right there.
Teach yourself how to handle the blade. You're going to need it at some point. Move the right stick to control the blade. Move the right stick up and down to slash up or down. And
Oh yeah, we're definitely not gonna need the sword in like 5 seconds.
Variety level 7. Shoot down the space invaders. Training will have to be postponed if we are invaded by UFOs. Snake, there's a fork in the conveyor belt. The machine is automatically sorting cargo according to some system. Take a good look at the device.
Yeah. So he just wants us to mess around for a while, and then the cutscene triggers, and we can move on.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
In MGS1, one of the secret items
Snake,
you can unlock
have you ever
is the infinite
enjoyed
bandana,
killing someone?
which gives you infinite
What are you
ammo.
talking about?
I'm not sure.
And in MGS2, they're
Sometimes
just
it's hard
treating
to
that
tell
as
the
canon.
difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
What's hilarious? Sorry, I think I brain farted and I forgot what you were saying.
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Oh, yes, yeah. So you either get the stealth camo or the infinite bandana. And both are items in MGS2.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you alright?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now.
Raiden doesn't get the infinite bandana.
The
He gets a
Colonel's last
wig.
transmission was strange.
He gets a colored wig.
How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Alright, and now we get one of the very few forced combat sections. Not yet, and Snake will be dropping us ammo.
Take the item.
Let's give this sword a try.
Follow me.
People die when they get killed. Yeah, you take a lot of damage too. I gotta be real careful of that. Should keep the rations equipped. If you run out of health when you have a ration equipped, it will automatically get used. Kind of like a fairy in Zelda. Oh, fuck. I'm getting my butt kicked. There's a lot of them. As cool as the sword is, it is actually more efficient to just use an M4. Until it runs out of ammo. Can I just proceed to the next doorway? I might be being an idiot. No, I can't. Oh shit. I've never...
Snake!
I've never known Snake to die in this section. I've never known Snake to die in this section. Like, he has a health bar, but, like, I'm just used to him being invincible. Alright, Snake, are you right? Yeah, I've never seen it before. I must have been playing real bad. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here for a second, let them come to me and heal.
What are you doing? I'm on my way.
Oh shit, they're on every. Okay, yeah, I'm lost as hell. I'm trying to wait for like the healing to kick in, but it's not worth it.
You alright?
Yep. Yeah, they are. The Tengu units are no joke. If you get too close to them, which is kind of a necessity of the sword, they just do like an instant backflip kick.
There's a door at the north end of that corridor. Solidus should be somewhere on the other side. Stay with Snake and keep north.
Big boss here. Enter the track on the bridge to the right. Over.
So yeah, he's quoting lines from like the MSX games.
Communicator Entertainment Program, Idea Spy 2.5, Episode 1, New York. Here in the city where dreams come true and desires rule, something is being bought, sold, and thrown away, even as we speak. But behind the scenes of business as usual, the nefarious JE Corporation lines its already bloated coffers with profits from worthless products. As JE swindles yet another innocent into purchasing high-priced junk, the FBI mobilizes a top-secret task force to put a stop to the menace. Now, the city's best-kept secret spy is out there, briefed and ready to protect the people from JE, the catalog of conspiracy. Just call him 2.5.
Alright, looks like Otacon's ready to drop some revelations on us.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Yeah, so the Colonel and almost certainly Rosemary too are just not real. They are real people that exist, but the ones you're talking to right now are
What?
just AI.
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Look at this room that exists for no other purpose than for a fight. And a really cool entrance. I feel like that's the problem, Dash, is Raiden has been slapped upside the head too many times. Now he doesn't know how to think. Alright, let's go heavy. Ooh. So it may look like I failed, but it actually says fishing meal. Yes, it is. Even the game's UI is part of the simulation. Like, we're being lied to. Oh, Snake just kicked that guy off the balcony. Don't worry, Snake. Yeah, sure. Oh, so I realized way too late that you don't have to hold X, the crouch button, at the same time as aiming to move. You can just hold the auto-targeting button with L1. They both let you do that.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us.
This is
Everyone
Fortune,
I love has been
Lady
taken from me
Luck.
one
She
by
can't be
one,
killed.
and no matter how
Bullets
hard
will
I
just
try,
curve
I
around
can't
her,
follow
and
it.
grenades do not work.
Endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end.
And she's suicidal, ironically.
Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
I
Since
don't
no
know.
one can
Nobody's
kill
ever
me,
tried.
I may as well kill everyone.
I proposed this to
I
Dash last time, of like, what if you just punch her in the face?
started. You suck.
Damn. Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
Also,
I don't know what your
she's
roots
using
are
a
through,
portable
but
real
let's
gun,
get one thing
like
clear.
Metal
I
Gear
didn't
Rex
kill
had.
your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
That thing is a stupidly powerful weapon. Alright, now we get to one of the strangest parts of the entire game. Where's the ladder? How did we get up here? What is this place? I joked about the previous room only existing for a fight. This thing only exists for a boss fight.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight.
It is meant to make you question that, but it is literally physically happening.
Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come.
Oh.
Every day was absolute. Split between life
Gio,
and death.
they're ahead of you. Wait,
You
actually,
ran
maybe.
from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real. No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
It does, actually. I never noticed that. Their names spell out Rose. In, like, lead speak or whatever. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm trying to recover my health a little. Nope, shit. I wonder, can I use my... Hey, Snake, how are things going down there? Colonel? How would you advise I fight these Metal Gears?
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey rock. I need scissors. 61.
Yeah, you heard him. He needs scissors. So on the highest difficulty for this game, you have to beat all 25. The fight goes on for forever. Oh. Shit. Move, 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 move. Let's grab that ration real fast. No, they are not. They're actually designed as anti-Metal Gear weapons. Like, their job is to kill other Metal Gears. I should grab some more missiles, if I can. Oh shit, okay. That stomp's got a wider radius than I thought. Yes, the first thing you do in Revengeance is Raiden as a cyborg kills one of these. It's meant to be like a power scaling thing of like, look at him struggling to fight off these three, and like in Revengeance, he just minces one as a cyborg. And you'll notice the names are actually changing, like new ones are being swapped in. There we go. And he does not actually manage to kill a single one of them.
It's no use.
I expected a little more fight than that, Jack.
Don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines.
Where would I
they're
even go,
transmitting
Olga?
vital signs to the
We're in the
Patriots.
void.
If you die, my child dies. You understand? The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
Huh?
I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Raiden. Raiden, stop just standing there like a potato. He's giving you so much time.
You have to.
Olga!
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
Looks like the virus is finally starting to take effect.
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
Hey, see, remember all those Stinger missiles I used on them? How resilient they were against that?
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines!
I don't know. I can only assume they're like explosive shells or something. Because he's just using a P90.
Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
How did their fight not end in a death?
Snake?
Bring him in. Are you awake yet, Jack?
He has no idea how right he is.
The Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Oh, shit. Ooh, ooh.
What do you hope to
No,
hear?
I
You
didn't
know he
skip.
doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
No, there was no skip there.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Oh, it did. We moved down from that platform.
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
We're no longer in
Why
the
the
void. We're now just on
uncharacteristic
top of Arsenal gear.
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable.
It's a
It
different
needs other
one,
Metal
actually.
Gears and
This is the
stars,
original
a
Metal
huge
Gear rear
payload
that
of
has the teal.
warheads, and full
All those
air,
others
sea,
were
and land
mass-produced
support
ones.
to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots. They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information
It
they
makes
want
sense
to
soon,
filter
because
out is
the fact that there's now
contained in
water around us
GW,
does matter.
including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one. While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Geo, we are off the coast of Manhattan, and they're planning
What
a terrorist
exactly do
strike.
you find so funny?
And this game came out weeks after you know
Charades
what.
usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
So throughout the entire
Games
game,
and the
there is a
president's
bizarre
deaths.
number of coincidences with
Ninja.
MGS1.
The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
Like, the game uses the
Kane's own
same plot structure.
nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxtie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence.
Yes, that is in fact a fat man on rollerblades. That was a boss fight.
If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there.
Mm-hmm.
The project has no room for
He's a mad bomber. It's a reference to the nuke.
What do you mean?
But he's also just a fat
Given
man.
the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks.
No,
outside of
that's
Foxhound.
just a complete coincidence. It happened during this game.
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip
It's not
of
even the correct eye.
iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
So remember we were talking about plot armor, Gio?
Could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
She really could have, because it would not have protected her against drowning, suffocating, poison, a bullet in her mouth.
It missed.
She could have actually killed herself any time, but she was just wallowing in self-pity.
Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out.
She's
This
actually
is
just an idiot.
There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
That's not true. You've worked with a real psychic.
Bastard.
Also, Octolot can just do super jumps. Well, he said there's no such thing as the supernatural, but there is. The few things that are real in this universe is there's psychics and there's ghosts. Most things are nanomachines, but those two are real.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
What are you gonna do with those, Solidus?
How's this then?
That is true.
Damn.
Oh, but wait. There's more.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
So I don't know whether it's that her device turned back on,
She is Lady
or
Luck.
if she just by pure chance actually does have those psychic powers.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
It's one of the weirdest out-of-pocket retcons to a retcon I've ever seen.
See my family again.
Damn!
Mm-hmm.
Try this instead. No!
Oh yeah, remember I mentioned that he got a new arm, and it's the arm of the previous game's villain? It takes over his mind. And it changes his voice too.
Brothers! Liquid! I've been waiting for this! It can't be. I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken. You were inside Ocelot?
Don't phrase it like that.
Sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter.
The implication that he chose it, like him, the severed arm.
One snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye.
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake, you coming?
What is your plan? Oh yeah, right. We're heading straight for Manhattan. So, Geo, picture it. You've made your game. This is your ending. And then 9/11 happens. And your game has to come out in less than a month. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Panic. How do we cut around this to make it less fucked up? There are... Okay, so you see that moment there? Did that feel like an awkward cut? That's because it is. What you didn't see there is this ship crashing through like 15 buildings and probably killing thousands of people.
Federal Hall.
Oh, the game would have been banned. 100%.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
They actually considered cancelling the game entirely initially.
George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation here.
Yeah, that's why the game is called Sons of Liberty. It's the terrorists' name, the name of their organization, but it's a reference to the revolutionaries who were called the Sons of Liberty during the Revolutionary War.